Over in Virginia, Governor Northam plans to start phase one reopening sometime on Friday, but today he confirmed that Northern Virginia may not be ready. Some small businesses are telling him they're now confused by all of this. Jess Arnold joins us live right now with some answers for those businesses. Jess, what are you hearing?
Hey, Bruce. Yeah, well, we heard a question from a viewer. Emily with Ashkelon and Spa in Prince William County wrote to us asking, how will we know if our businesses in Haymarket will be allowed to open? Now, the governor has the final say, and he has yet to set a date. But he told us today that he's working with leaders in Northern Virginia to figure out a time that works best for the region as a whole. But in the meantime, business owners are getting ready regardless.
Nowhere near the level of business we'd be doing if we were open.
Victoria Trummer switched her Clifton Bistro, Trummer's restaurant, to takeout and delivery back in March. She said it hurt, and they're ready to get back to business.
I've been trying to follow whatever the guidelines that are given to us. You know, as a business, we feel a very big responsibility to our guests and also to our employees. So is the time right? I have no idea.
Virginia Governor Ralph Northam said Monday, if trends continue, much of the state could start phase one of reopening Friday, but not necessarily Northern Virginia.
The phase one restrictions are a floor, but not a ceiling. While no region may move faster to ease restrictions, we're open to some regions moving more slowly.
After Nova leaders sent a letter urging him to delay reopening, he said the numbers support that region taking it more slowly. He shared that Nova has a 25% positivity rate of those tested for COVID-19, as compared to 10% in most other areas. A spokesperson with Alexandria government told us they're recommending closures last until at least May 29th, which would push back Victoria's plan.
The original plan was, March 5th or May 15th to open up the patio, 50% capacity. The real challenge is for us, how many employees to have and to figure out, what's the safest way to keep us working together. If employees are required to wear masks, but guests aren't, how is that really, what position is that putting my employees in?
What are some of the state's rules for businesses to start reopening? Operate at 50% capacity, no more than 10 guests at a time, maintain social distancing of 6 feet. Employees have to wear face coverings. Over in Fairfax County, Alicia Russman is trying to figure out how to follow the rules to reopen her clothing boutique. She said she didn't technically have to close in March, but she did for safety.
We're going to be looking at different ways of making sure that we're keeping items like sanitized and clean in between people trying them on. So if somebody tries something on, we're going to move it to our back room for a 24-hour holding period.
She said they'll also ask customers to wear masks. Any other legal concerns owners should consider? Business lawyer Brandon Davis says yes, all typical employment rules still apply.
There's no better defense against liability than just being honest with your employees. If somebody needs an accommodation and you can't quite do it, exhaust all your options to try to let that employee know you're doing everything you can.
And what is the biggest challenge for you, would you say?
Right now, it's managing to the uncertainty. Just not knowing with so many variables and so much in flux, just trying to keep my business alive. That's the hardest thing right now.
The governor said that he expects leaders from Northern Virginia to join him on Wednesday to clarify the plan for that region. Now, if you want to check out if your business may be able to reopen on Friday, head to our website for a full list on WUSA9.com.